a trip if I don't pick up a plant. Like, I have a problem. I have a problem, guys. Kind of want that guy right there, but I think I have a plant like him already, so gonna rescue this little baby because some of these bad boys out here look like they need some water.
Check this out, and I might be dating myself a little, but do you guys remember when these bags of chips used to be 99 cents? Like, look at this.
So I got our canned stuff and I just went down the row picking up several of each thing. So I've got chili beans, black beans.
We've got cans of noodle soup, cream of celery soup. I picked up this cherry pie filling. Hubs is gonna try to make some kind of a sauce with it, I think. Asparagus, cream of celery, cream of broccoli, whole corn, brown gravy, and I got a couple of cans of those. More chicken broth. I picked up some collard greens. And then moving on, I grabbed more almond milk, vanilla almond milk, and then lactate, and these are just the normal things that we're gonna need for the week. Bow tie pasta, penne pasta,
I got, of course, king size taco shells, extra large burrito shells, and then I picked up some of this flax, oat, and whole wheat. So we've got more lo mein noodles. I already have some of these in the pantry, so this is just an extra one that I picked up to add to the pepper pantry. Extra pinto beans and extra rice. And then we've been wanting to just try different meals and different foods. It just really seems like we've been eating the same thing and we're trying to get a little more exotic and I don't know, like chopped style, coming up with different things to make. So anyways, I ended up getting this particular brand of yellow curry. Like, I've been really enjoying making, like, I used to really eat the curry chicken, but of course I'm not eating meat anymore, so I still make like potato or cauliflower yellow curry, and it's super good. And then I got some peanut butter crackers. These are also to go in the pantry. Big bars, and these are for now. Broccoli florets, and this time I just got the big huge bag. I usually buy the little small ones, but I think for the ounces of this, I just went ahead and opted to get the big one this time. I got some baby spinach, and of course for my meat eaters, we got some more just smoked sausage and breakfast sausages. I picked up some trail mix, and I got this tropical trail mix this time. From Walmart, I really like the indulgent ones that have like the different kinds of chocolate chips and peanut butter chips and almonds. But I got these, looks like they have like dried dehydrated pineapples and maybe banana chips and dehydrated mango, or some cheese, some bread. Hubs bought some bacon wrap hot dogs for them, so we'll probably need to eat those at some point, and then just some other bread. And I'm really thinking this fall about trying to learn how to make my own bread. So I like to bake cakes and stuff, but I haven't done a whole lot of baking things from scratch. So I would love to make like my own pumpkin bread this season, and just probably any other kind of breads that we can make. I think being able to make it might save me a little bit. So I saw these P.F. Chang's Kung Pao cauliflower, and so I've been cooking the cauliflower wings, and I really like them, but sometimes my batter doesn't always crisp up the way I want them to, especially not when I do it in the air fryer. So I'm either doing something wrong or what have you, but I wanted to try these to see if they were gonna taste good. Chicken broth. So staying with all of my canned stuff, I've been adding these chunks of chicken breast to our emergency food pantry pretty much ever since I first started doing the shopping for it. So we probably have about maybe 8 or 9 of these on hand at this point. And so as time goes on, you know, as long as we have opportunities to go to the store, I will continue to buy those. And my phone is ringing. When I say Olive Garden, you guys have just changed the game. So I saw this. This is the first time me seeing Olive Garden's signature Italian dressing inside of the store. I love Olive Garden and their dressing, so I'm really hoping that this tastes the same way that their dressing tastes in the restaurant because, y'all, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Picked up some butter, some cabbage. I got some jalapenos. I grabbed some cornstarch, I grabbed some baking soda, and I picked up another can of baking powder. Sticking with the whole concept of having things that are non-perishable and items that will not only feed the family but last through any circumstances, I'm sticking to a lot of like the dry or more powder stuff, and it probably isn't the healthiest option, but you know, we're trying to do the best that we can given if there's an emergency. So as we're moving into the fall, I picked up some soups and I got this cheddar potato soup. I also picked up a creamy potato soup in the same brand, so I've never tried these before, so I hope that those are good. And then speaking of different soups, I also grabbed some of these, and so these are kind of like tomato-based pastas. They almost look like little raviolis, kind of. I thought that maybe the kids would enjoy them, and obviously in an emergency, it will make a meal. So there's that one, and then these, I guess, are like a chicken flavor, like chicken noodle soup. I like that these were actually fairly inexpensive, this Knorr brand, so I just grabbed a bunch of those. Like this one also has like those kind of noodles, so tons of those in here. And then also I grabbed some different spices because, like I said, I feel like we were trying to do just like different stuff with dinner. So I grabbed brown gravy, turkey gravy, onion gravy, and then I got this chow mein mix. I do a lot of chow mein. I've never mixed it with any sort of seasoning packet before, so I figured next time I do chow mein, I'll try that. So this whole box is full of those things. I've got some tea, and you guys know me, I'm just always kind of like buying tea. Tea is one of those things that I buy on a regular basis. I grabbed this immunity one just because I like what's inside of it. It's got a blend of echinacea and lemongrass, licorice root, and spearmint leaf, so I thought that one would be good. And then we just grabbed some mayonnaise. Of course, I needed another olive oil in the kitchen. Hobbs wants to cook some duck, so he bought duck from Albertsons, I think. And so he's looking up different ways to prepare it, but one of the recipes that I think he saw, some kind of like cherry glaze or like a cherry sauce on it. Anyway, so I ended up getting a can of like cherry topping, and then I found this cherry preserve. So we'll use that for those. Of course, I got some limes for my lime water. Limes are really good to put in your water, make your water alkaline. Key limes are even better. Now, here's the thing. I tried some of this falafel, whatever, however y'all say that. Okay, I probably just butchered that, but I bought some like burger patties in this particular blend of stuff, which if you don't know what falafel is, it is basically garbanzo beans or chickpeas. It was not seasoned at all, and we just grilled it, and you guys, it was disgusting as hell. So, you know, I hope that those are better. They have garlic and herb like flavors on them, so I'm hoping that they actually taste good. And I have to figure out a way to eat them because they're like little balls, so I don't know. I picked up another can of peanut butter. Actually, I already have peanut butter, but since I was in the store, I just grabbed another one, so this will go into the emergency food. So I also picked up some mushroom slices, and I don't eat mushrooms, but Hubs does, and they're good for you. So just in adding like vegetables and canned vegetables and stuff to the thing, I figured in order to give us a little bit of a variety, so I picked up 2 little cans of these. I don't see really where the other one went. Beef broth. I got another thing of jelly. We already just opened one that we're using right now, so this is another item that will go into the emergency food. I grabbed some Eggos. The kids wanted honeycomb cereal, also Trix cereal. I currently already do have toilet paper just at this point, given what happened when the Rona first came about and everybody ran off and took all the toilet paper off of the shelves. I have just been buying toilet paper every time I go to the store. So toilet paper and water are the two essential things that when I go to the store, just because I'm there, I'm probably just gonna pick another one up and just add it to. So this will go, of course, with our emergency things. And then some of the little sauces and seasonings that I got so that we can try to make some different kind of meals and stuff around here. Capers. So when I got married, we had like chicken piccata as one of the dishes at our wedding, and it was so good. Anyways, I've never cooked with capers before, but we have those. I grabbed some sherry cooking wine, some white cooking wine. I already have a big thing of this, but I picked up this apple cider vinegar, and obviously just for a bunch of different things. We actually saw a mask that you can make with some of this stuff too for skincare, so we want to try that. Red wine vinegar and another white wine vinegar, and then I also just picked up some more Laurie's seasoning salt and pickles. And then you guys, so I got this pineapple. Now first of all, when I got the pineapple, if I'm being perfectly honest, the only reason I chose this particular pineapple is because look at the green foliage. Like, look at the greenery on this. So if you didn't know, pineapples like make a great plant, and when you cut this like right up here and cut the top off, you can just repot this right into dirt and water it, and more of these leaves will grow from the center. And so you can either end up with a nice house plant or maybe a whole new pineapple. So while we are gonna eat the pineapple and I'm excited about that, I was more excited about the plant on top. Okay, I grabbed some spaghetti sauce in marinara and chunky garden combo. I picked up a bunch of these little noodles. So these noodles are like 26 cents. So I figured it would be great to just grab a couple of them. I usually grab a couple every time. We already have some at home. So these are just extra, and I did the little macaroni kind this time. These noodles are definitely a good option, in my opinion, just because they're so inexpensive. Now, I can't say that they're the healthiest noodles, but I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. I picked up some horseradish sauce, and for the grown-ups, I grabbed some 7-Up and some Cokes, and yes, we already opened that one. And I got, for the kids, some cookies, so I grabbed some chocolate chip cookies, and then I like sugar cookies, so I just grabbed some of these. I happened to find this. Now, I'm not all that fond of all this plant-based shit coming out, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure, and something seems a little funny, but there's just a lot of plant-based stuff coming out. But Marie Callender's does have a meatless chicken pot pie with plant-based chicken. So if that's something that you see in your store, I'll give it a try. I'll let you guys know how it tastes. If you follow me on Instagram, you will be able to see that, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna show you when I taste it. So. Again, on the non-food items, I just grabbed some napkins, and then as you saw already that I saw these plants in Walmart. I already have one of these, a small one that I just got. I figured out of all of them, this one looked the best. So I brought her home, and it is one of these. They look like they get really wild and big. So I will keep it in the pot as long as I can, and then we will transfer as necessary, but I'm excited to add a new green bay to my plant family. Also non-food items, of course, handy dandy Target in the dollar spot. I picked up these little pumpkins. I have white ones from last year's, or like cream colored ones, so I'm just gonna mix those in with these sort of orange and gold ones to festive the house just a little bit. I'm not going all out this time. So I got some more agave, and I've been using this a lot as an alternative sweetener, and I've actually had the kids using it too, so this has been doing really well in our house. So I just picked up some more because probably by next week we're gonna be out. And then seriously, I can't even believe I scored like this. There's several houses in my neighborhood that have eucalyptus trees, and if you guys remember when I was walking Michaela to school every morning, how I used to jack eucalyptus leaves from the tree that hung over the street. Anyways, I was just telling Hubs, I want to go back to that house and get some more of their eucalyptus. Like, I figured, you know, I'll knock on the door and pay them for it. But anyways, Target happened to have just eucalyptus. So they, a lot of times will have this in a bouquet that has the sunflowers and stuff in it, but they had straight eucalyptus today, and I've definitely been like spawing up my bathroom. I've put a lot of plants in the bathroom and in the shower, so I definitely wanted to hang some eucalyptus in the shower to make it more spa-like. So I grabbed some of that. I'm just excited that I found it. I feel like I've been talking about it, and so this was like, you know, God decided to drop some right in my present. Last but not least, some paper plates, of course, because we're running low on those. And since the kids have been home every day, y'all know how I feel about these dishes. So paper plates are definitely a thing in our house. And then I actually thought that this was a really good score. Look at this. For $4.98, I think these were. And it's just a storage bin. So it's the little collapsible kind. But I got a storage shelf system to put in the kids' room. And so I thought that this was so cute that it's like wooden. Or, you know, like fake wooden. But it's hard, like a piece of wood. So I got that. And then I got a pink one, I got another wood one, and then I got this blue one. So that way Preston and Penelope do share a room, they're boy and girl. So that will add to their little shelving system so we can get their stuff organized in their room. And then I also just picked up some new vitamins. Now I have vitamins on stock, but since I was there and grabbing things very specifically to put away for emergencies, I wanted to make sure that I had some more vitamin C. I also wanted to make sure that we had some more zinc and that we had some more echinacea. And these three supplements are really good for helping to boost immunity. Last but not least, the first time, but this is really last but not least, I picked up some more copy paper, non-food item. But, you know, just in the wake of different things that might have the potential to go on, I thought that it would be really cool to go back to writing handwritten letters and paper letters and collages and pen pal stuff. So I've been collecting addresses for like my friends and people in my family and people on my mailing list. I know we're like grown-ass adults, but I think that that might be pretty cool to be able to receive something in the mail. That's obviously given that the USPS is still running in a little while. But, you know, to receive something in the mail. And obviously, you know, if we have any attacks or anything going on that could potentially take down our grids or our power sources or anything like that, and we're not able to communicate with our cell phones or through social media, I think it's really important to still have people's addresses on hand and phone numbers if you have a landline. So that is it. That is my haul. I'm gonna put all of these things away. This is my emergency food storage for my prepper pantry that I've got all set up. And we're underway. I hope that everybody stays very, very safe where you are. If you have not done any additional shopping, I encourage you to do so. Please stock up on your water, fam. So now that I've put all the regular groceries away from the house, this is a look at what we have going out to our emergency storage pantry. So plenty of dry soups, beans, rice, sunflower seeds, tropical trail mix, crackers, baking soda, bow tie, penny, angel hair, and spaghetti pastas, and lo mein noodles. So noodly things. Peanut butter, vegetable broth, more noodly things. Peanut butter, jelly. We've got 2 cans of sweet potatoes, 2 cans of collard greens, spaghetti sauce, 2 cans of the sliced mushrooms, chicken broth, 2 cans of the chicken, brown gravy, and then all the veggies and beans. So we have corn, asparagus, chicken noodle soups, beans, chili beans, pinto beans, black beans, kidney beans, and I even think that I got some navy beans. Yeah, a flour and a sugar.
So that's it, guys. One way that we can definitely prepare is to just pick up extra things every single time you go to the grocery store. I've been doing this little stock up for the last couple of months now, so hopefully if the famine comes, my family will be okay, and I hope yours will too. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time. Stay safe.